What's up guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This channel is going to be a lot of gaming just because I do enjoy doing my gaming a fair bit. Excuse the mess behind me, I don't really have a backdrop at the moment, I'm only just starting out. Yeah, so this video will be a 25 get to know me facts, as it says in the title, just so that you guys can get a kind of idea about who I am, what I like, what I don't like, all that sort of stuff. So let's get started. Okay, first question is, are you named after anyone? No, not that I know of. My name in general is a very popular name, but it's just spelt differently, which a lot of people have trouble with. They always spell it like E-L-I-S-H-A or A-L-I-S-H-A or something else. So yeah, it's not, I don't think I'm really named after anybody in particular. When was the last time you cried? Would have been last weekend, about a week ago. I'd actually missed my best friend's wedding. We've been best friends for 17 years. But because of financial reasons I wasn't actually able to make it to her wedding, which really disappointed me. Like, I was disappointed in myself for not being able to actually go and be with her on her special day. But she's very understanding. She knows the position that I'm in at the moment, and yeah, she's really good. Do you have kids? This is not something I really talk about much. I do have an angel baby. It's a very controversial topic. Not a lot of people really talk about it. But I lost her beginning of last year. So it's been about a year and a half now. But yeah, even though I don't have her here, I still classify myself as a mother. As all women should, even if they do lose their babies, even earlier on in their pregnancy. If you were another person, would you be your friend? I think I'm a very friendly person. I'm not hard to please. I'm very laid back. I do enjoy doing a lot of stuff, you know. I do enjoy going out and doing stuff. I do enjoy staying home and watching movies. I'm very out there when it comes to doing stuff, and even my personality, I'm a very big people person. So yeah, I'd say I'd be my friend, but that's probably just because I like who I am as a person. Do you use sarcasm a lot? I do use sarcasm so much. I kind of have to use sarcasm, like especially with my family. We are a very sarcastic family. My partner makes me use sarcasm all the time, and not intentionally either. It kind of just comes out because of the stuff that he says to me. So yeah, I do use it quite a lot. I'm a very, very sarcastic person. It's very rarely that I'm very serious. Unless it's obviously a serious topic. What's the first thing you notice about people? I guess it kind of depends on the person. I mean, first impressions are always a big thing when it comes to meeting new people. Generally, I try to pick up their vibe when I first meet them, like when I say hello to them and shake their hand or give them a hug, or like if it's like my partner's family that I haven't met, like all that sort of stuff. So I think it's more, I look for more the vibe that they give off, although I'm not a very good judge of character. Especially when it comes to partners. It's only my partner now that everyone thinks that I did a really good job on. So yeah, so I'm not a very good judge of character. I do tend to notice people's personalities first, because if their personality is going to clash with mine, then it's... What is your eye colour? Okay, so you probably can't see with my glasses on, but I have hazel eyes. A lot of people say that my eyes change from time to time, so they change from like a dark blue to brown to green and all that sort of stuff, but I don't think I really noticed any kind of colour change. I've always put my eye colour down as hazel. Scary movie or happy endings? Depends on my mood. I love scary movies, I love happy endings. I guess I just got to kind of be in the mood to watch either of them. Favourite smells? I'd have to say my favourite smell in the world, my dad and my mum, because I am living so far away from them. When we did go back to Queensland and I got to see them again for the first time, it made my heart jump out of my chest, like, because I felt like it had been forever since I've seen them, and you always kind of know their smell and it kind of always sticks with you, and there's just certain things that you do that you can smell that scent and it reminds you of that person or that thing or a fragrance or something like that. So I'd have to say, yeah, my favourite smell is definitely my mum and dad, as like a comfort thing, like not a weird fetish kind of thing. Like, what's the furthest you've ever been from home? So obviously where I am right now, so I'm living in Darwin at the moment with my partner. Moved here because he started working up here, and now I've obviously got a full-time job as well. Yeah, this has probably been the furthest I've ever been away from home, being in a completely different state to them. It's been hard. Even though I've only been back for a couple of weeks, it has been hard to get used to it. Do you have any special talents? No, I don't think I've got any special talents. Yeah, I can't really think of anything. This is me. That's pretty much all that you're gonna get. I mean, if anyone that's watching, that's my friend or a family member, can tell me what my special talent is, that would be great. That way I actually know what I'm good at. Where were you born? Alright, so I was born in Toowoomba in Queensland, which is about 2.5-3 hours inland from Brisbane, the capital. Now I'm living in Darwin, Northern Territory, one of the hottest freaking states in the country, and I moved during dry season. Good job, Alicia. What are your hobbies? Alright, so I like reading. Gaming obviously is a big hobby. Anything artsy, I guess. Playing games, doing nails, which I will incorporate into this channel eventually. Do you have any pets? I do have a pet. I've got one cat. He is currently with my mother though, only because he doesn't travel well. He's not a very good pet to travel with. So his name is Nix, and there will be a photo somewhere in the corners. I do miss him dearly. I've had him ever since he was 4 weeks old, and I've missed a fair few months, probably almost a year, of watching him get bigger, and like obviously my mum sends me photos and I do still get to see him get bigger, but yeah, it's a bit harder being so far away from him, I guess. Do I have any siblings? I have 2 siblings. I have 2 younger siblings, so I'm the eldest. I have a 22-year-old brother. So he's in Toowoomba with my dad, and I have an 18-year-old sister. So we're not exactly, I don't exactly have like younger siblings. We're all kind of around the same age. So my sister lives with my mum. So yeah, adore them both dearly. They annoy the absolute crap out of me sometimes, but I wouldn't trade them for the world. They've been my biggest support, 2 of my biggest supports. throughout the years. Who was your first best friend? Kind of depends on what you classify as a first best friend. I mean, I had a really good friend in year 1 when I was in Toowoomba before I moved to Mackay. I was friends with him ever since I was tiny, until I moved, and then but my longest friendship would have to be with Kirsty. She's probably watching this right now. So yeah, I've been friends with her for 17 years now, something like that. We met in year 2 in Mackay. Drove each other absolutely mad. We go months without speaking to each other, but when we do talk to each other, it's almost like it hasn't been months since we spoke to each other. She is really my best friend. She's my soulmate, even though she's married. Sorry, Phil. But yeah, I love her dearly, and I wouldn't trade her for the world either. How tall are you? Well, I am 170 centimeters or something like that. Yeah, I'm not exactly short, I'm not exactly tall, I'm very average for someone of my age and my build as well, so I was pretty lucky with that. Funniest moment through school. It's been so long since I've been out of school. Can't really think of anything. Yeah, no. Mind blank, it's just, no, it's not happening. How many countries have you visited? I haven't visited any countries. I haven't been out of Australia. I haven't even been to Tasmania. I've only been to Victoria, New South Wales, Queensland, and now Northern Territory. Been in Queensland majority of my life. Went to Victoria once when I was in year 8 for a Green Day concert. In New South Wales, my mum and my stepdad have a farm down there which they inherited from my stepdad's side. I've been down there once or twice now. Now I'm up in Darwin. I'd love to be able to go to some different countries and experience the whole touristy thing. That would be great, but obviously you've got to have money for that, so, and that's something that I don't have at the moment. Favourite or worst subject in school? Worst subject in school would have been, I think it was geography or something. We had a really, really horrible teacher. He was just so crap. Well, who was watching this who might have been in my class in year 9 doing SOS or whatever else, then you probably know who I'm talking about. He was just, he was funny, but it was really, really crap. My favourite subject though would have to have been modern history or dance. Had Mr. Goodwin for modern history and had Mrs. Goodwin for dance, and they're the best teachers I've ever had in my life. They were great. Very strict, but they always understood you and they actually tried to help you and all that sort of stuff, so they were great. Favourite drink? I'll kind of drink anything. Won't go anywhere near vodka or gin. Tequila, I don't mind having a couple of shots just to kind of get that little bit of a buzz or whatever. But obviously my favourite one will be Bundy. And then obviously non-alcoholic, I do like my Coke. Love my Coke. I probably love it a little bit too much. What would you, or what have I named my kids? Well, obviously my daughter that I lost last year, I named her Alexandria. And if I don't think I've actually really thought about what I would name my kids in the future. I guess because I've been so busy focusing on other stuff rather than going, well, I need to think of what my kids' names are going to be. So yeah, I haven't really thought about it. I've always liked Elliot. They seem to be becoming a lot more popular now, and I kind of want like a unique name. What sports do or have I played? I have played touch, hockey, netball, basketball. Yeah, can't really think of anything else. that was all during primary school and high school years. After I left high school, I kind of stopped being active because I found alcohol and smoking, which is probably a really bad habit. I know, guys, sorry. Unless you count Pokemon Go as a sport, then yes, I do play sports. Alright, final question. Favourite YouTubers? I've been watching YouTube for years, pretty much ever since it started. I'd have to say my favourite YouTubers are Ali and Claire. They have been a YouTube couple that I've been watching for quite a while now. They do a lot of the stuff that I have always wanted to do on YouTube. I guess they kind of helped me out of my shell so that I could actually do something like this. PewDiePie was one of my favourites, but I don't watch him as much anymore. He doesn't quite have the same content as he used to. And then obviously Good Mythical Morning has always been a go-to for me. I watch every single one of their episodes. I don't think that I've missed one since I started watching them. But yeah, they're probably all of my top YouTubers. Obviously I have a lot more that I have subscribed to and do watch, but they are my all-time favourites. Well guys, that was 25 facts about me. So hopefully you guys learnt a little bit. So my next video I'm going to be doing a Sims challenge, or I'm going to be doing an Ark Survival Evolved gameplay. And then obviously a little bit further on in the future, because mine and my partner's 1 year is coming up. So we're going to be doing a video together for the first time. So yeah, that'll be coming up within the next month or so. So yeah, hopefully you guys like this video and you've learnt a little bit more. Leave a like, subscribe, share it with your friends on all your social media. Follow me on my social media. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye.